What will Covestro present at K 2025? And what are the main themes of your booth?
We will have, as usual, a very, very open concept, which is inviting for dialogue and interaction with customers and stakeholders. Very clearly this time we have 5 topic areas so that people can immediately identify their relevant industry where they're interested in. We have a sustainability area where we show, first of all, our roadmap, our circularity roadmap, and our roadmap on the way to decarbonization, but also with clear, real, tangible examples, not just PowerPoint on the wall. No, it's real touch and feel parts and components you can see from things which are already in business and which are on the market already, which we find very important.
What will you showcase for the automotive sector?
We will show a lot of new concepts, new application developments, which haven't been there before. That way, the highlight will be the autonomous e-shuttle, what we call the people mover, where we are the material partner. So here you can really see the material effect of what we are doing, not just raw material. No, it's a process technology. We master many of the materials, for example, in polycarbonates or in polyurethane, have been invented by us. So therefore also process technology and development we master very well, and we have a vast experience in that. And on top of that, and this is what we really call the material effect, is this application development power, this conceptual strength, this forward-looking strength, what we are doing. The example I brought in there was 1967, a colleague of mine before my time was presenting here and revealing the world's first full plastic car, the K67. The car is still here. You can see it in the Classic Remise in Düsseldorf. It can be viewed publicly. This conceptual power and this people mover again shows this. So we brought in, it's a consortium of more than 10 companies. It has been designed and developed by UE Studios. It's a long-term partner from us. One important point to mention is that the People Mover is a public-funded project sponsored by the German government as well as the EU in order to make this happen. And that will be one of the highlights at our booth. The whole material story in the entire exterior and interior is made by us and made from us with our materials. And again, here we use circular materials, environmental friendly materials. The whole exterior is basically done in polycarbonate in dimensions and shapes which you haven't seen before. Also in RE-based materials, so it's carbon footprint reduced. The whole interior is done in 2D printed TPU, also from us, monomaterial concept, so easy to recycle. And the third one is Arfinio. It's a solid material but lightweight, which until now was only used in kitchen sinks. We bring it first time to automotive. For automotive interior, very stylish, and it will be new to the world, and we will launch that. Of course, the design we could not show today because it's still under protection. It will be launched very soon. It will be on the road. It's just not the prototype. The thing will really move in regular service in an automotive service in South Germany. Yeah, and that's an interesting example of what we mean by material effect, bringing things to life beyond the obvious, beyond the current context of applications and materials. We have other highlights, of course, from the electronics industry, from healthcare, from sports and leisure. Something I will not reveal now, a very, very interesting, exciting highlight, which we will show there. So please come to the show, have a look.
How is Covestro advancing in circular economy, especially in terms of recycling?
So what we really do is now talking about examples from the engineering plastics area. We go into mechanical recycling. Grades are available. You can buy them globally. Feedstock is key and managing quality here and processes. So this is very demanding, and regulation is driving that out of other industries. Now also in automotive industry, we expect the ELV coming into effect maybe around 2030 or 31 in Europe. China is following very fast. Japan is following very fast. So regulation will have an impact on the industry. And we saw that in electronics before, where we have a large share of business already in recycled or biocircular or chemically recycled materials. In the electronics industry, where EPEAT regulation is in place, then manufacturers clearly see the advantage and the necessity to go the green and the circular way. So, and on top of all that, of course, you have to do decarbonization and circularity in a network of companies. And one way is, of course, to go, for example, for car-to-car recycling, where we team up with a couple of companies. We will have a project, it's a multinational project with players from China and from Germany and from other European places, which we will present during the K-Show, car-to-car recycling as a concept itself, but also in terms of serial parts, which will be then certified and hopefully already basically in SOP stage.
What about digital innovation?
What I presented is basically Imagio, digital twins. It's about design, simulation, and virtual prototyping, which can be done completely digital, so you save a lot of time. It's very high speed for fast-track development, and at the same time also saving lots of resources which you would use in a physical process, meaning our polycarbonate materials have been completely digitalized, not only material property, material data. Now it's a completely appearance which has been captured through a total appearance capture system. For a digital twin, it's about color, it's about surface, it's about translucency, it's about gloss levels, so you can completely simulate. And I could show you examples where you see a real component, for example, a coffee machine, a coffee maker, a capsule system, and the digital twin. You will not be able to realize what is true and what is simulated. So this is how far it goes, it's in high demand at designers and development departments, and it will be rolled out at Autodesk now, one of the major names in automotive design space and engineering space. And it will be a complete plug-in module that you can work with our materials directly integrated in Autodesk. So in a nutshell, I think this is what we presented, and I can only invite you to come to the show from the 8th to the 15th of October. Thank you very much.